just above Burlington, Iowa. We anchored out here for the night, and we're going to try to make it down to the Fort Madison area today. We have some weather coming tomorrow, some high winds and rain, and not so worried about the rain, it's just the high winds that are coming. So we have a couple potential anchorages picked out. Nothing that we know is good or great, so we're gonna pull up anchor here. I'm gonna throw a can of fuel in, pull up anchor. We're gonna head down there. It's about 17, 19 miles, something like that, and see if we can't find some protection for tomorrow, and then wait out the weather, and then continue on Wednesday. But yeah, we haven't been in this situation yet, so we've been able to find pretty good anchorages the night before on Navionics. This time we're just not sure. We've found a couple places that look protected. We're just not sure how wide they are. So we'll need some room to swing. So yeah, that's the plan for today, just to get down there and try to find a safe harbor to wait out the weather on Tuesday. So we're gonna get fueled up here and pull up the anchor and then get underway.
The anchor was hung up on something, but after a little bit of maneuvering, it broke free and we were on our way. Rhapsody doesn't have a windlass, so we have to bring in the anchor by hand.
Wow. What? Holy moly.
Plus, the only place we could mount the anchor was on the outside of the bow rail. This makes it all a bit awkward.
That's a morning workout right there. Beating into the wind for days now. Again today, we're beating right into the wind. And I don't know what we have right now, 15 to 20 mile an hour winds maybe. With some swells, they're not huge, but they're big enough. One thing we have noticed with beating in right straight into the wind is fuel consumption is going up. So we're using a little more fuel than we would like to. So we'll be looking for a fuel stop here in the next day or two. Woo! Cools off when that sun goes behind the clouds. Well, that doesn't look so bad. It looks like there's plenty of room to swing around in there. Yeah. Yeah. This is like 8 feet almost right to shore in there.
Yeah.
So we had a potential spot to tie up in a commercial type harbor. Sounds like everything's pretty rough in there, a lot of steel and concrete. And they actually have already had a incident with a pleasure boat in there, so they're not going to allow us to sneak in there and tie up. So we turned around because we passed this spot up here that looked like a nice anchorage. It looks like it's going to be well protected, and it's probably a nice sandy bottom. So we're going to cut her off early today, and we're going to sneak in there and get Rhapsody nice and secured and ready to sit out for the next couple nights in there to wait out the winds and the rain on the way. It should be a good spot. Winds are coming south-southwest tomorrow, and this should be a nice protected area for that wind direction. So we turned around and now we're actually going upstream with the wind, and what a different ride that is. Wow, it's so much calmer going with the wind. Yeah.
Let's remember that in 2 days.
Oh. Yeah.
That's like 5.5 feet right now.
Okay. So we're gonna sneak up this river.
Six.
Okay. I kind of feel if we go too far in there, we're going to lose the protection.
I know.
What's the depth here?
7.5. What do you think? Just somewhere in here?
Yeah. So we'll go up just a little bit more. When the chain in the road is out, it puts us back here. Oh, this is sketchy. This is a sketchy way to drop an anchor. Okay, reverse. Come on. There it is. Come on. There it is. So we're at our anchorage, and I think this is going to be a pretty decent spot. We came up the Skunk River just a little bit off the Mississippi, and you can't see it, but the Mississippi right now is pretty choppy out there. And we have some time. It's beautiful right now back in here. Out there it's pretty windy and gusty, but back here it's really nice. And we have some time before things start ramping up, so we're gonna take the opportunity and we're gonna offload the dinghy. We're gonna head up the river here and do a little exploring.
We cruised up the river about a mile or so. There wasn't a whole lot to see, but it felt good to get the dinghy out and take a first spin. on you there, girl. It's like, hey guys.
We set our phones side by side, one showing wind direction, the other showing our location. After seeing this, we were pretty confident that we were set up in a pretty good spot. So we made it through the windstorm and thunderstorms last night just fine. This anchor held perfectly. It really wasn't too bad. I think we were tucked in here just perfect enough that it created a really nice windbreak for us. I mean, we got rocked a little bit, and some of those gusts were a little scary. Kind of made your heart skip a bit. But other than that, it wasn't too bad. That's the mouth of the Mississippi there, or the mouth of the Skunk River that empties into the Mississippi there, and you could really see the difference between how rough the water was on the Mississippi versus back in here. The sun's shining. It's about 30 degrees. Sure is beautiful right now, other than it's a little chilly. Whew, that anchor's a killer. So we're heading down to Keokuk. We're gonna dock Rhapsody for the night, and the Kingsley Inn is gonna put us up for the night, and so we can get a hot shower. And then there's a gentleman from Keokuk that's offered to offer us some transportation, so we can go get some supplies and a few provisions. I think we were in a perfect spot because the winds really weren't that bad. You could see the tops of the trees were blowing pretty good, and when the storm came in, that was a little hairy. And then we got rocked a few times with some gusts, and that, you know, got us a little nervous. But other than that, it really wasn't that bad. We got a few leaves on Rhapsody, so I have to clean that up. And that's about it. But we enjoyed our stay here. Even last night with the storms, it was actually kind of fun. So we have about 27 miles or so today. So it'll be a short day. No wind. No locks, one swing bridge, and that's it today. So it should be a fairly easy day. Hope to get down to Keokuk early afternoon so we can enjoy some of the day today. Storm anchorage to Keokuk.